Hi, it's Kev from the Shooglebox team, and this video is all about how to edit the front and back of cards in Shooglebox. So we're looking at my recipes and food ideas box here on the desktop version on the right hand side of the screen, and on the left hand side of the screen you can see my phone running the Shooglebox app. This is the most recent card that I've added, and I want to just make a couple of changes to it, so I'll show you how I'm going to do that. First, I'll just press this button in the bottom right of the card with the three dots on it and choose Edit. At the top of this page you can see two tabs, one for front and one for back. That's how we edit the front and the back of the card. Right now let's edit the front, and I just want to scroll down and draw your attention to these layout options here. Currently this one is the one that's chosen, but if I just show you the other ones, this one is text only, so it will allow the text to fill the available space. The one at the other end here is image only, so that will take the image and allow that to fill the space. And the other ones are just kind of in between. So this one will have a smaller image, this one's slightly bigger, allow for more text. And this is the one that I actually want to use anyway, but I'd just like to tweak this image first. So I'm going to press Edit, Crop Image, and I've got this slider here, so I can just zoom that in slightly, and I can drag along here to reposition the image. I've also got the option to rotate it, and if I press that, it will rotate 90 degrees at a time. But I'll just leave it as it was, because I'm quite happy with this. And now I'll press Done. You may have noticed these text formatting tools, and these all work on this text here. And currently it's worth pointing out that if I scroll down to the bottom of this page here, you can see that auto-fit text is currently enabled, which means that the text will resize itself to fit in this available space here. If we switch that off, you now get complete control over how this text looks. So I could highlight these words here and just make them bold. I could make them a different size, scale them up, maybe drop them down onto the next line, and change the alignment here to centered. There's lots of different things you could do with it. But actually for this, I'm going to leave it switched on. As you can see, it's actually carried some of the formatting through, so it's still center justified and it's still got bold, but I'm just going to highlight that again and switch them off for now. And I'll keep it looking like this. And now I'm going to edit the back of the card. So I'll click this tab here. And the first thing you see is this big embed of the YouTube video, so I could actually watch that while I type. I've also got the option here to hide this embed, so if I press that, you'll see that the YouTube video disappears, and I can always switch that back on by pressing this again. And obviously I do want it on in this case, because underneath here I'm going to add the ingredients and the method for this recipe. And I'll just speed this footage up so you're not watching me type for too long. And now that I'm done typing this up, I'm just going to go through and format this now with some of these controls that we've got. So first of all, I've got a link to the full recipe, so I'll just highlight this text here, and I've got the ability to add a link to that, so I'll just press this button here, paste in the link, and press OK. So that now becomes underlined and clickable. I'm just going to go up to the top of here, and I'm going to make this a bullet list, so I'm just going to highlight these items here. And choose this one. And I want to make this a nice bold title, so I'll just highlight it and choose H2 as my heading style. And I'm also just going to highlight this little bit of text here and set a background color. I've got some other options too. I could add images in line to this text and also change the text color, along with a few of the different text styles that are available. But for now, I'm happy with what I've got here. So I'm going to scroll to the top and press save. And we'll see our changes applied to the card. Now on the phone app, I get all the same controls as well. So what I'm going to do is just press the three dots here and press edit. And I'll choose a different layout for this one. So I'll choose this one. And I'll just tweak this text slightly. And here's a good example of how the text will respond to the space available. As you can see, it's grown to fill that space. And I can dismiss the keyboard. Of course, on the back of the card, I just get all the same things that I can do on desktop. So I'll just remind myself to try number 3. So I'll save that. And you should see that it's going to update now, both on the phone and on the desktop. So it's as simple as that. Nice and easy to make quick changes while you're on the fly, or spend some time doing something a little more crafted, as I did with the recipe earlier. I hope you found that useful, and if you'd like some more tips and tricks on how to get the most out of Shooglebox, head to our YouTube channel. But in the meantime, thanks for watching.